Yeah, this is happening. So, as the title suggests, this guy is basically an undead zombie version of the original TF Prime Cliffjumper, and he was reborn as a zombie thanks to the help of Megatron and the power of Dark Energon, Unicron's blood. Yeah, that's all I know. So let's stop rambling around and get right to it. The painting and the sculpting on this figure is awesome, maybe even amazing. I don't think reusing the same figure is a bad idea at all, and this guy is no exception. This is a straight up remold of the Transformers Prime First Edition Cliffjumper, just with added parts that makes it look like he's been revived from the dead. Hence the translucent pearl plastic in some parts, the little cutout holes in the chest area, and this new creepy head design. And just to get this out of the way, the head doesn't swivel at all. That's right, the figure was not brand new. I actually got this guy at an eBay auction with a little coupon that the eBay seller was giving out, and the guy told me that the head is not movable because he had to superglue it because of a little joint in the head that was made entirely out of clear plastic that breaks too damn easily. So, to the person who's watching this video right now, none of this is your fault. It probably would have been best that they used a different part to keep the head in place. But I'm sure with him being an undead zombie at all, I don't think it really matters. Because after all, if he were to survive any brutal attacks against the Autobots, he's probably built to last. Except the horns, which are, a little too rubbery. And of course, the back of this guy is not perfect at all, but at least it stays put together in the robot mode, so I can let it slide. And while, of course, the head doesn't move around at all, at least the light piping here is really good, even if it does make it a little more creepy. And while the tires are shown around the arms and legs, there are some sculpted in tires right in between the thighs. That's pretty smart. And of course, if you open these parts up, you can turn his hand around and flip out these mega cannons. Or barrel blasters, I'm not even sure what these are called. Makes up for the lack of accessory this guy comes with. And on the topic of turning things around, you know what that means. Like I said, the head doesn't move, but you do get a rotation at the arm moves out, swivel here, bend at the elbow, wrist swivel on this guy, which is also really good, And of course, you get a waist swivel, kinda. That's more for the transformation. Ball joint the hip, can move up that far, can move back that far. Beautiful spread, side swivel, bend at the knee, up and down the ankle, and a pivot. This guy is one of the tallest ones I have. Studio Series RC, Studio Series Battle Trap, Studio Series Devastator, see you soon, and the YOLO Park Scourge. Now, it is still unfortunate that the head doesn't swivel at all, but at least it doesn't get in the way of his transformation, which is actually not that bad. And here we have the car mode. This is one of the best vehicle modes I ever looked at. It's not the classic Porsche 924 Turbo. It's a little more different and unique. I guess it's a Dodge Challenger. And I really like the transformation. Not only because it was simple and fun, but because the instructions helped guide me through it. There is a transformation on vehicle to robot mode, but there's also one from robot to vehicle mode. That's really good. All that little dial damage parts that you see really shows in this mode, especially when it comes to the clear plastic, which should have been painted in my opinion now that I think about it. And like most Transformer car modes, this guy rolls around extremely well. For best results, I recommend rolling it on a hard surface. As for posability, it's a car what you expect, size comparison. RC, Battle Trap, Devastator, Scourge. Overall, this figure is really good.
I don't know what I expected.
And $35 for old vintage Transformer figure. It may seem a little high for some people, but it's way better than what it goes for nowadays. Like $60 or more seems a little too expensive. But for 35, I could do it. And I especially like to thank the seller who gave me a little coupon for this figure. Maybe one of these days I'll do another little purchase with this little coupon here. Who knows? There might be something more that I could really get my hands into, you know what I mean. Cha-ching!
Happy Halloween. I need some water.